I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers are never true. Playing the fool's game, hoping to win. Telling no sweet lies, losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching your eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I bless the day that I discovered another heart looking for love. Hi, I'm Doc Marshall for Lessons.io, and we're going to look at a song today that was in the Urban Cowboy back in 1980. This is a song by Johnny Lee, and it's a real neat song, and I'm sure you've heard it before. But let's look at how to play it. Okay, we're going to start out with a G chord and a D chord, and we need an A chord, and not much more. We need an F sharp minor in there. We need an E minor. We're going to need two E minors. See this E minor down here? We need that one, but we also need the one up here. You'll see why as we play the song. There's an intro to this song, which is also the outro, and it starts with an E minor. So that's E minor, then we have F sharp minor, then G, and A7. Do that again. E minor, F sharp minor, G, A7. Then you drop it into the G. Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. And D, G now. Single bars and good time. Let's do D again. Love's never true. That's your A7. G, playing a fool's game, hoping to win. That's D. That G all by itself, and then you start singing the words and telling those sweet, that's D, lies, losing again. And notice those four chords there. We went to the hoping to win, D, and then we hit G, and telling those sweet lies, that's D. And losing, right? Losing was an A7, right? So losing again, G, F sharp minor, E minor, which is what? Those are the first four chords we played, right? We introed it by going here. And now we're going from the A7, G, F sharp minor to E minor, okay? Now, when you get to the E minor, that brings us into I was looking for love, that D. So your E minor led you into the D, which is correct. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, F sharp minor. Looking for love in too many faces, G now. Searching her eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that's that four chord sequence again, right? What? That's E minor. I'm F sharp minor, dreaming, that's G, oh, that's A7. Now we'll drop it back into D again. Hoping to find a friend and a lover, F sharp minor. My blessed day, I discovered G, another heart. There's that other E minor, okay? Looking, that's A7, for love. That's your D, okay? Now there's another verse to the song, but it's exactly the same as this one, same kind of chords, just a little bit different on the words. So, let's see what we have here. We have to have that sequence in the beginning. That's E E minor, F sharp minor, G, and A. Repeat. And that sets us up to go into our G. I spent a lifetime looking for you, so we have G, G. Do it again for the single bars and good time lovers are never true. So you've got a G to D, G to D, and then A7. Back to the G again. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win. Okay, once again, G to D. Then hit that G all by itself. And telling those sweet lies, lose it again. So we have the same sequence. We have a G to D, G to D to A. Play that again. G to D, G to D to A. Now when you get to the second sequence, I played with both sequences. Now we're on that G, we're on that A here. Again, and then we go up to G, F sharp minor, E minor, and that's our intro chords in reverse, right? We went from here. And now we go to I was looking for love, that's your D, da 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 da. F sharp minor, da 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 da, G, da 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 da. Now, when we have the D here, we will land in all the wrong places, right? We're going to go to that F sharp minor. We played that before, haven't we? Right? We played the F sharp minor. Now we're going to that G. That's just what we did in the beginning. Looking for traces, but we're not going back up here now. We're going to reverse it. So we went from F sharp minor to G, and then we're going to go E minor, F sharp minor, G, and A. What I'm dreaming of. And then we start the sequence again. Hoping to find a friend and a lover. F sharp minor. I bless the day that I discovered another heart. That's your G, right? And then we're going to go up here for the E minor. Instead of going down here from the G, see, we could go here. It's possible. It's correct. Another heart. Looking for love. But it sounds better. Another heart. Come up here. That's all by itself too. Looking for love. So you have. See, this is an open chord down here. That's an E minor, and it sounds really good and really haunting when you play it for the intro and the outro. But in the song, you want to play this E minor because it's more muted. Instead of this one here. Okay, of course you could play it either way, any way you like it. You could play most of these chords down here in the first position, but it's easier to play them in the way that I'm showing you now because it sounds better. Okay, now the strumming on the right hand is really interesting in this song too. Notice what I'm doing. I'm hitting the bass note first. So I got. Do it 2 times. Start the song, drop back to the G. I spent a lifetime looking for you. Notice the strum is the same, so I'm hitting the bass note hard. Single bars and good time lovers, never true. Playing the fool's game, hoping to win. Telling those sweet lies, losing notice that when we go down from the A to the G to the F sharp to the E minor, we truncate what we're doing over here. So you tend to get more strokes in during the song when you're doing I spent a lifetime looking for you. Okay, and then we'll get to the other part. That gives you some variety in the song. When you get to the end of the song, after you finish both verses, you're going to do your intro again, because that's also your outro. And notice here, we're taking our time by putting more strums in here than we did when we went down. Okay? That's it for this beautiful song from the Urban Cowboy. Once you start playing it and having a good time, you don't want to put the guitar down. It sort of gets in your mind, and all day long you'll be humming the tune. But don't forget to subscribe and give us a comment or two. Let us know how we're doing, and if there's any questions you have, and we'll see what we can do about straightening out whatever you need. Or any other songs that you'd like to hear, let us know. I'm Doc Marshall. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.